Okay, Assalamualaikum. Hi guys. So today we continue the grammar exercise for topic 5, that is pronouns. So pronouns can be categorized. The first one, 5.1, is personal pronouns. Okay, for examples, we use pronouns, okay, when we refer to a people or person, animal, plants, or thing. For example, okay, Hashim was a great football player. Okay, whenever he played football, the whole town came out to cheer him on. So him is the personal pronouns referred to the Hashim. I use gas for cooking because it isn't very expensive. So it is referred to the gas itself. She has many dreams. One of them, so them is referred to the dreams, okay, is to be president of the United States. So that's some examples of the pronouns. So we go to the first one, is subject form. Some personal pronouns can be subject of a sentences. Okay, they are I, you, he, she, we, and they. Okay, for example, for a boy or man, we use he. Okay, for a woman, we use she. For plants or things which are not alive, use it. Okay, for sheep and countries, you may use she or it. Okay, a baby or animal can be he, she, or it. Usually it lah, because we don't know the gender of the baby. Unless you know the gender, either it's a boy or girl, then you can use he or she. So the choice of which pronoun to use for babies depends on whether you know the sex of the baby. Okay, when you're talking about or referring to many people, animals or things, then you can use they. If you are talking to one more or more people and want to refer to the person or people you are talking to, use you. So that diagram below shows you how to pronounce how the pronouns are used. So kalau kita tunjuk sini, okay, I, you, okay, we, you, okay, and then he, she, it, and they. So from this diagram, okay, you can see lah, okay, when to use the correct pronouns, personal pronouns, based on the situations. So let's look to the next page, page 24. Okay, you have to answer question 1 and question 2. Okay, let's look at the first questions. So the first question is about use personal pronouns instead of the pictures below. Okay, number 1, knows how to drive a car. So he, the answer should be he knows how to drive a car. So you can answer for question 1, exercise 1. The answer is he. Okay, number 1 is he. Okay, then we go to the second questions. Okay, it refers to a flower from a friend. So we can say it because we have 2 or 3 flowers there. So they are from a friend. We cannot say it because it has more than one. So they are from a friend. Okay, number 3, 3 people there are living for Kuching. So the best answer should be they. They are living for Kuching. Okay, number 4 is a sheep there. Only a sheep. So a sheep sail for London tomorrow. So it sails for London tomorrow. Okay, number 5. Okay, it refers to a map of Malaysia, peta Malaysia. Is peaceful. Malaysia is peaceful. So Malaysia is referred to the country, so we can say it is peaceful. So I will leave to you as usual to answer the rest of the question number 6 until 10 by your own. Okay, let's look to the next page 25. Okay, C, reflexive pronouns. Before that, we just use the personal pronouns, object form, and then reflexive pronouns. So if you look here, sometimes we add the suffix self, singular, or self, S-E-L-V-S, plural, to word like my, your, him, her, it, our, and them. Okay, for example, himself, themselves, herself, itself. We do this when we want to refer to the subject, okay, of the sentences. He cut himself while shaving. Dia memotong, dia terluka, dia melukai dirinya ketika bercukur. They blame themselves. Okay, when you refer to the plural form, then we change it to VES, SELVS. Kalau singular, satu sahaja, SELF. Okay, jika banyak, SELVS for the accident. So you only have yourself to blame. Okay, you yourself. So the following table will help you to understand better about this suffix self and self for the pronouns. For singular form, I, myself. You, yourself. He, himself. She, herself. It, itself. We, ourselves. Okay, we have plural. Then we use ourself. Okay, plural form. You, yourself. They, themselves. Okay, they, themselves. Go to mean. By itself or without help. The computer turned on all the lights in the room by itself. Okay, untuk menyatakan dia melakukannya secara sendiri. Okay, she did the work herself. He went from the room to room himself, secara sendiri. So let's fill in the blanks in the sentence below for exercise 3. Okay, you have to answer exercise 3 and exercise 4. Okay, we look at the exercise 3 first. Number 1. Okay, I went to see for what the college was like. Okay, so I want to see for myself. Okay, saya ingin lihat untuk diri saya sendiri what the college was like. So the answer is myself. He wanted to see the place for himself. Okay, dia nak melihat tempat itu untuk dirinya sendiri. So himself. Okay, number 3. You should try it yourself. Okay, anda patut mencubanya sendiri. So yourself. Okay, number 4. We are going to Singapore ourself. Our means ramai lah. Okay, so ourself. O-U-R-S-E-L-V-E-S. Okay, ramai. Plural. Okay, number 5. She turned. Okay, she turned herself into a bitter woman. Herself. Okay. Okay. Just complete the rest of the questions, number 6 until 10. So this one is for exercise. Exercise 3. Okay, look. Let's go to the exercise 4. Okay, number 1. Fill in the blanks with the pronouns that you have learned so far. Adam lived quietly by. Adam is a man, so himself. Okay, number 1 is himself. Okay, number 2. At the edge of a jungle, his only friend is a villager Amin, who visits himself or who visit him. Okay, who visits, yang melawat dirinya. Okay, him, who visits him once a week and does his shopping for himself, for him. Okay, number 3 is for him. Okay, then we go to the number 4. Amin's mother feels sorry for Adam. Sometimes, okay, bakes some cakes and cookies for her. Sometimes she, okay, because it refers to Amin's mother, so she. Okay, and number 5. And cookies for him. Okay, for Amin. So the answer is for him. Number 5 is him. So as usual, complete the answer for the rest of the question. Okay, now we go to the page 26. It's about other pronouns. Indefinite pronouns. Sometimes we may want to talk about people or things, but we may not know who or what they are. So we then use one of the following pronouns for people: anybody, everybody, nobody, somebody, anyone, everyone, no one, someone. So we can use anybody instead of anyone. Okay, boleh guna kedua-duanya, everybody instead of everyone, and so on. We use everybody when we want to include all the people that we want to refer to. Okay, semua orang. But we use anybody when we want to refer to just one person among all those people, but we do not know who is the person or people what we want to talk or we want to include. Kita tak tahu siapa dia. So anybody. So anybody can get the COVID-19, for example. Semua orang, sesiapa sahaja boleh dapat COVID-19, tapi kita tak tahu siapa. So we use anybody. Okay. Okay. Examples. Does everybody know what happened to Anne? It looks like everyone knows. Okay, seolah-olah macam semua orang tahu. Sepatutnya semua orang tahulah. Okay. Does anyone know what happened to Anne? One or many may not know. Okay, mungkin seorang atau lebih tidak tahu. Bukan semuanya tahu. Okay, tentang COVID-19. Actually, does everybody knows about COVID-19? For example, patutnya semua orang tahulah. Okay, okay, we use both no one and anyone to exclude all person. Okay, but we use anyone in negative sentences and no one in positive sentences. Ada apa ni kat sini? Okay. Example, sebagai contoh, there was no one in the room. Tidak ada sesiapa pun di dalam bilik tersebut. There wasn't anyone in the room. Okay. So in this case, anyone digunakan pada ayat yang negatif. Wasn't, isn't, okay. But no one in the positive sentence. Itu caranya lah. Okay, for things, anything, everything, nothing, something. Okay, example. Does anybody know the answer? Ada sesiapa yang tahu? Sesiapa? Kita tak tahu siapa, tapi ada tak yang tahu? Okay. Why doesn't someone answer the phone? Okay. Why doesn't someone answer the phone. Okay, kenapa tak kita guna why doesn't anyone? Because it's negative. So, we better use someone. Okay. Is there anything in the bottle? Is there anything in the bottle? Ada apa-apa tak dalam botol tersebut? Okay. Nobody knows what is happening. Tidak ada siapa pun yang tahu apa yang berlaku. Everything is going wrong. Okay. So we go to the exercise. Okay, exercise 1. Okay, number 1. We never knows when somebody or anything will come knocking on our door to ask us to leave this place. Okay, kita tak tahu. We never knows when anything will come or somebody will come knocking. Okay, seseorang yang akan ketuk pintu kita. Okay, so somebody. So number 1 is somebody. Okay, number 2. Everybody or everything knows that we cannot afford to live here much longer. Okay, so the answer should be everybody. Setiap orang tahu bahawa kita tidak boleh tinggal di sini lebih lama. So everybody. Okay, number 3. There is no one or nothing to eat in the house, and because it's a positive sentence, there is, because dia bukan there isn't, there is. So there is nothing. So the answer should be nothing. Kalau dia guna negative, then we can use no one. Okay, then there is nothing to eat in the house, and everyone or everything which can go wrong has gone wrong. Has gone wrong. So everyone or everything. So everything, setiap benda lah, setiap perkara. Okay, bukan setiap orang, setiap perkara. So everything. Everything which can go wrong has gone wrong. So number 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9 will be completed by you. Okay, so that's all for me. Thank you.